Good morning, parent, teachers, and friends out there. Stay safe. Today we're going to present about air pollution, which is connected to SDG number 15, Life on Land. Our issue fits best into the transdisciplinary theme, sharing the planet, an inquiry into rights and responsibilities in the struggle to share finite resources with other people and with other living things. So our central idea is personal choices and action can cause air pollution. So in our lines of inquiry is number 1, cause of air pollution. The cause of air pollution is like burning fossil fuels, then using too much vehicles in public, and then smoking everywhere and more. Number 2 is impacts of air pollution. The impact of air pollution include heart disease, lung cancer, and respiratory disease such as emphysema. Air pollution can also cause long-term damage to people's nerve, kidney, brain, liver, and other organs. Some scientists suspect air pollutants cause birth defects. Number 3 is solution of air pollution. The solution of air pollution is staying away from fossil fuels, replacing them with alternative energies like solar, geothermal, and wind. Producing clean energy is crucial, but equally important is to reduce our consumption of energy by adopting responsible habits and using more efficient devices. Lastly is innovative ideas that can reduce air pollution. We can reduce air pollution from using a bus to school or other places that has public transportation. And we can just like stay away from fossil fuels and more. And so first, number 1, I'm gonna explain about some facts about air pollution. Inhaling air pollution takes away at least 1 to 2 years of typical human life. Number 2, it has effects as small as burning eyes and itchy throat to as large as breathing problem and death. So the ideal and learning profile that I demonstrated is being caring to my group and to my work is because I've been caring throughout the whole time. It's because I make sure that my members are online and do their work great. And the ideal that I demonstrated is communicating skills. I get to communicating with my friends through virtual calls, like calling my friend to practice my pre exhibition.
For ATL, I demonstrated communication skills. Why? Because I think you know how we are supposed to talk about which subjects we want to do. Like every group, I kind of have different subjects, like what they want. Maybe they can have Chinese or something. For me and we did a discussion. We called and decided on which subjects we should do. So for the key questions, the first question the key question is number 1, what can we do to reduce air pollution? There are lots of things that we can reduce for air pollution, but there are main ones, but maybe you can try carpooling, like have a sleepover with your friend, and in example, maybe the next day is school. You can go to school with them, try to have less cars in the road. And number two, maybe you can number two, what can air pollution affect on children's or adults or both? It can affect asthma on both ages. It or it can cause this disease called cardiovascular disease, if I'm not mistaken. It's a disease where it's hard for you to breathe. So I'll be talking about the integration of subjects. We're supposed to pick 3 types of subjects, and what we decide is we're doing math, English, and visual arts. For the subject math, we decided to do this survey where people would take it and answer the questions. It was shared to some people that we are close to or know. The survey was taken by a few people, and the results of it are okay. Maybe if you want to see the survey, it will be in the blog site, and maybe you would like to do it if you want. Okay, so for the subject English, we did a persuasive writing. The persuasive writing is about this text persuading about why we should help air pollution, why is it important, why we should do it, what's wrong with it, right?
So for art, we decided to make a artwork, which is a sketch and a model. So the sketch is just a black and white drawing, which is about air pollution, and the model is about.
So, good afternoon. My name is Mika, and as Ophelia said, I would be showing you my model, which is related to the integration of subjects art. So, here we go. This is the factory. I made the factory, and it represents us humans. We have been burning fossil fuels, and that's bad. You know why? It's because when we burn fossil fuels, we create carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases. And not only that, but when we create greenhouse gases, it traps the sun's heat, and it creates a chain of events around the world which creates global warming. So here is all these cigarettes. Yeah, those, as you can see, it's everywhere. And I didn't put it everywhere because I'm lazy, but that represents the whole world smokes. And yes, I'm talking about America, Mexico, Indonesia, you name it, they smoke. And whenever they want to smoke, they do it. And here is the forest. I created them cut down on purpose because that represents us. We cut down trees. People who get jobs of cutting trees, they do it because we need paper. Of course we need paper, but we can't recycle. That's the problem. We don't want to recycle because humans, like me, are lazy. I'm speaking from experience, and we use too much tissues, and that is a major problem. And it won't fit, but I have created this. It's like a car, and it has this thing, this foam. It represents the gas, as in we don't like to carpool, okay? We don't like to carpool, us humans, so this represents that.
Okay, how you guys know? I'm gonna be doing the action now. In this situation, pandemic, we decided to take action of sending awareness through social media like WhatsApp, Instagram, and more. Okay, so now I'm gonna be showing a quick video. Okay, that's done.
eyes, burning eyes, and itchy throat, to as large as breathing problems and death. Okay, so now I'm gonna be telling you my ATL. My ATL is communicating, because I like to communicate with my group, and I always wanna practice it.
Okay, so now about the interview. I interviewed my dad, Jaffi Swarden, and it's because he worked in an oil company, and that's why he knows a lot about air pollution. Now for the survey. We used surveymonkey.com, which we got 20 results because of this condition, corona. So for more details, it will be in the vlog. My facts. Fact number 1. Did you know about 7 million people die because of air pollution on average each year? And not to mention, fact number 2, those cigarettes that people smoke, most of the people, yeah, that is created by toxic chemicals and more poisonous things. Not to mention, you need fire to use a cigarette, and that can cause a lot of effects. My ATL, I was representing social skills. It's because I have been communicating when I wasn't finished and when I was. And not only that, but I have been interacting with my fellow friends, Zabrina, Stanley, and Ophelia.